Proceed. Cool. We are runescaping today. That's right, dog. All right, let's make sure that this worked. Let's make sure I'm good on everything. Okay, well, I may have had a little bit of a, not a mishap, but just kind of like a, oh, dang, I gotta go find this thing, you know? So, um, let's make sure I know what I'm doing over here. I think I've got to go all the way to there. I can do, um, all right. I think I got to go all the way to there. I can do, got to get some materials for this quest. Dude, oh, I play RuneScape. I've played RuneScape since 2004, dude. Now I haven't played consistently since 2004. That's not how this works, but I have been playing RuneScape for a very long time. Is the music loud? You want me to play the RuneScape music instead? I got burnt out on it a little bit, so I was playing some Christmas music in the background, but we can turn on some we can turn on the sounds here, you know? The music is part of the game, but I thought I was going to be here for a second. So it's a little loud for me, so I'm going to turn it down. I guess I can turn my computer down. That makes sense. You can't hear the music. Can you hear that now? You should be able to hear that. Uh, so RS3, RuneScape 3 came out. What year did that even happen? I played back then, but I didn't like. I mean, I liked it, but the game just changed so much. This is like hits the nostalgia for me just perfect. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this right now. Let's find my bank is not very organized right now. I I need a hammer too. So I want my we're gonna go there. We gotta go to the anvil. You still can't hear that music? That's crazy. No way. Because that's kind of annoying. Merry Christmas from us in Old School Runescape, guys. Merry. What a good time. I need to actually hold on. I need to go over here and get my Christmas card. Here we go. Well, hold on. I'm an Ironman, so I can't get anything from you, unfortunately. I've been doing the Ironman thing on this account, but I'm in world. What world am I in? Which world am I in right now? Oh, I'm in, there we go. 445. Okay, so for this quest, I need a Warhammer, so I know I have to make that. We're gonna do one. I need one Warhammer. I'm hoping that I have enough here. And I need one longsword, two steel swords. I don't know if I've got enough steel bars to do this. Strength Pier. No. Here's what I'm rocking right now. I I started this. This is the account Costco Dog, and I started this account earlier this year. Basically, what happened was I was hanging out with a friend at dinner, and we were just kind of talking RuneScape first. I don't know how that came up. Uh, the UI is small. Is it? I think it's just because I. Are you talking about? Are you watching on like a vertical layout? Or are you talking about like a? Oh, is in like the full screen? Yeah, yeah. Because I have it on the big screen. That makes sense. Yeah. I was out to dinner and we were talking about how we used to play RuneScape. So I was like, oh, let me look up my account. Let me look up, I because I have an account called Subway King. And where's he at? What up, dude? That's so funny. This is what RuneScape's all about, man. Is finding the people in the middle of nowhere. And we just hang out here in Varick. We used to hang out back here behind this bank, dude. This is where we would do all of our trading before the Grain Exchange. This is Second Life. I need to see. Hold on, I'm getting ready to do this quest. Let me pull that in so you can see what I'm working on. So I've got the Warhammer. I've got two swords. I've got the long sword. I've got the dagger already. So now I need a mace. Let me make a mace real quick. Um, and I should have everything I need now. Let's see. You can't hear the music? That's crazy. I wonder why. Can you hear it now? I don't know what happened. Well, anyway, I'll figure that out I'm not going to stream too long today. I was just going to try to get this quest done. I need to make sure I've got everything I need for this. So where'd that window go? Here we go. We're doing the search for, search. I don't know how do you even say that? Myrq, whatever. Um, Great. And how do I charge? No music. Guys, listen, what did I do the other day that fixed this? You know what I'm talking about? What did I do? Let's see if I can fix the music situation. It's showing that it's playing on my end. I don't understand. Well, bummer. We'll figure it out next time. All right. How do I charge a druid pouch? Let's see. Where'd my window go? There you are. Druid pouch, I think at least 5 charges. So I need fungus, repair, or a stem to fill the pouch, and a silver sickle. Do I have that sickle from the nature quest that I did? So I am following, just so you guys know what I'm up to in the game. I am following the optimal Ironman quest guide. So everything that's green is what I've done already. So I've done all of these quests over the past several months, right? Um, there we go. And then they added in, so like, this stuff, this Pirate's Treasure, that's a sailing quest, the skill that just launched a couple weeks ago. Um, so I haven't done those yet because they're new. And so I've been following this. So now we are on the how are we pronouncing that? Is anybody guessing? Me Meyer Q? How to pronounce, let's see. Meyerkey? Meyerkey. My Sure. Why not? So now we're searching for the Meyer key, whatever that means. Um, so get that out of here. Man, I'm bummed that you guys can't hear the music. My buddy Sam is sitting right here, just alking. Is that what you're doing? So that's crazy. Um, I need to figure out how to charge this druid pouch before I start this quest. Do I have the sickle? Yes, I do have the sickle. Great. So we want to do um we want to do how long do I how I don't have 43 prayer, but that's okay. What do I have to defeat? A 97? I'm pretty confident. We're okay. So to start this, I need the druid pouch to start. If refilling the pouch, go to more. Let's flip it before the gas. Rules that will drain charges. You may consider taking 6 fungus in your inventory so you can refill the pouch when you arrive. Okay, so how am I getting there? Okay, I need to go to Canifus. Alkin and hanging out, dude. But we can just hear your dumb voice. Okay, well, sorry about it. I'll figure that out for the next stream. Don't worry. I even tried to add in like a different layer of the thing and be like, here, capture the sound. It's showing that it's on my thing, you know? But sorry about it. Let's see. I wonder if I do this. As light as my might. Okay. So I gotta figure out. All right. I gotta refill the druid pouch somehow. Let's put this in here somewhere, huh? So we can all see what I'm working on. I gotta refill the druid pouch. Let's figure out how to do that. I need to do charging when the pouch to function, the player must first fill it with blossomed items such as fungi, stems. So we gotta go there anyway. All right, Sam, I'm gonna leave you here in Varric. I'm gonna head off to Canifis and get this quest started. All right. I'm gonna do CKS, I believe, right? Oh, perfect. That's where I went last. So I'm an Ironman in RuneScape. How was Sandwich, Illinois? Sandwich, Illinois was a great show. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. What a fun time, honestly. Um, Yeah, it was a really fun show. So I'm an Ironman in RuneScape, which means that I can't trade or buy anything from other players. So I have to find and source all of my things myself, which makes the game more challenging and more fun in some ways, you know? So let's see, can I open this? Let's do a split view. Let's try to open that over here. Um, so I can see the chat over this side. The town's name is Sandwich. Isn't that wild? So, Sandwich, Illinois. I don't even know. It was a cute town. It was fun. There's no way you're streaming. I'm streaming Old School RuneScape. There is a way, and it's happening right now. Um, and I'm trying to figure out how to not figure out. I'm trying to. Why is this chat not showing up over here for me, huh? So I'm trying to. How do I think I should just start the quest first, and then I'll worry about doing the other stuff. So this is charging it. I need casting bloom. And by casting bloom, either with the druid spell or with the sickle, I have the sickle. Yes, near certain scenery and not work at. So I need the fungus. Well, where's the fungus? And then that's going to charge this druid. I haven't done this other quest in so long that I don't remember how to do this. So do I have to go into the swamp area to get this fungus? Is that what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing. No, hardcore Iron Man is the one life. That's crazy. That's the stuff that's like, if you die, then the game's over. Have fun. Gas infested swamp. Do not enter if you value your life. Well, I don't. So let's do it this way. So I need, where's the rotting log? See, so can I cast this? No, I need to cast it over by the rotting log. Don't cast it yet, you dingus. Is that what I need? Is that what I need? I think that's what I needed, right? Yes, a rotting branch. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And how many of these do I need for this to be charged? Fill. You need at least three blossomed items. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. See, now we're making some progress. Now we're making some progress. Gas infested swamp sounds like my bedroom in high school. That's crazy. That's crazy. Will Swamp Tar do it? I'm gonna keep getting hit by these ghosts is what's annoying. There we go. And then let's fill that. Hey, all right, let's get out of here because I got what I was looking for. I lied. I lied about doing this. Well, here's the thing. I was gonna stream RuneScape last night, and then my wife got home, and my wife was not feeling great yesterday. My wife is a teacher, and so this is the time of year where students come to school and they're like, and she has to be there because she works there. And so she just has to be around all these children who don't cover their mouths. They cough like this. They go with their tongue out, you know? And then so she gets sick this time every year. So it's pretty chill. We love that about her job. Um, so, okay, now I've got the Druid pouch. So now we are moving on to the next part of this. So I must have five charges. Well, I have five charges. We're great. And then we need normal planks. Why do I need all this stuff right now? Okay, so I got to speak to. Who do I got to speak to first? Isn't there a person in here? There we go. I got to speak to Klaus over here. The man sat down in the northeast corner of the Hair of the Dog Tavern. He wants you to deliver some weapons to the Meyer Key, is how we're pronouncing it, I've learned. The Meyer Key. And so, a group of rebels fighting against the vampires that rule over Mauritania. If you agree to help him, I will agree to help him. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to read the whole dialogue and we're going to give him a little voice. Hello there. The name's Von Klaus. How goes it, stranger? This is Mauritania. They're probably more like, hello there. The name's Von Klaus. How goes it, stranger? And then I'll be like, normal. My username is Costco Dog, by the way. Shout out. Not sponsored. Quite well. Thanks for asking. How about you? Well, I am a little concerned about some friends of mine. They're in dire need of some assistance, but I'm at a loss as to how I can help them. What friends are these? It's a personal tragedy that I have yet to meet them in the flesh, but their exploits make mouth-watering stories, the real meat and drink of high adventure and daring, so they say. What does that mean exactly? I mean, like, I have some stories. I am quite a hero myself. You may actually be talking about me. I am. I've done a lot of quests, so I might be a hero. They're a group of rebels fighting against the vampires that rule over Mauritania. They're known as Key, I think. Some people call them terrorists, while others call them freedom fighters. That's a weird thing to put in the game. I see, and you want to help them? Of course, I'm a big fan of their cause. I was hoping to supply them with some new weapons. Alas, I find that I'm rather lacking in ability when it comes to this kind of thing. Start the In Search of Key quest, of course. Well, perhaps I could take these weapons to the Meyer Key. What do they need? Really? You would help? I was hoping to deliver some skill to them, a long sword, two short swords, a dagger, a mace, and a warhammer. Though if you wish to do this, I'm afraid you'll need to acquire the weapons yourself. My efforts to procure them have been rather unsuccessful. So stupid. Right. Get some steel weapons and take them to Meyer Key. Where can I find them? In my inventory. The vampires are always hunting them, so they keep themselves hidden. I hear the boatman and I forget how to pronounce this one. Morton has dealings with them though. Well, I'd better get going then. How wonderful. Perhaps the people of Mauritania have no additional hero they can come to rely on. I'd better be off. Okay, so we started the quest. Hold on, my cats are spazzing. What? I don't know what's going on with these dudes. Okay, so now we talk. Now we've got to go to Morton. It's a small dilapidated, and it is close by, right? It's through. Is it all the way through the swamp? Do I just have to walk down there? I forget how do I get there. There's a faster way to get there. Um, I can use the fairy rings, I guess. How do I didn't expect to see Escape in the Rune? Escape in the Rune. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been playing for a long, long time. Uh, let's see. How do I get to Morton from here? So we're looking at because I want to go down the swamp. There's a fairy ring? Where's fairy ring BKR go? BKR. Well, yeah, I know what fairy rings are. I don't want that. I want a map. Show me where BKR goes. No, I hate that map. There's one that I reference a lot. There's one that I look at pretty often. This one. Does that go where I want? Yeah, that goes right where I want it to, right? Let's just hit the fairy ring. Sure. Whoa, hold on. Hit the bank first. I'll make sure I got everything I need. Like mini game teleport or borrow Rose teleport. Do I have all? So I need. Do I need all these things in my inventory right now? Where's the quest? I like that you guys are liking old school RuneScape. This is fun. That's great because I've been a little embarrassed about how often I play this game, and I'm a big fan that you guys are not judging me for this. This is one of those things where I was like, "Hey guys, I like RuneScape," and I thought you guys were going to make fun of me for it, but you guys are really supportive. Um, do I need all these things for this part of the quest? Items needed. Yes, I do need all the things. So I've got a steel dagger in here. My bank is not organized. Don't judge me. I'm gonna spend a day and organize it later. Sailing messed me up. I had kind of a system going on, but all this stuff, like, dude, I started sailing, and you just get a bunch of stuff from sailing that like you just don't need. I don't think that's the whole, but that's the thing about being an Iron Man is that like I hoard stuff because I don't know what I'm gonna need down the road. Let's see. I've got steel nails. Yeah, I got plenty of steel nails. How many do I need? 225? Do I need all of this stuff in my inventory right now? Probably not. I probably don't need to be wearing all my armor stuff right now either, actually. Let's just bank you for now. Let's put our Christmas stuff back on. I was really liking my Christmas outfit that I was rocking. I got a little Santa hat and a little Christmas sweater. Oh, guys. Guys, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. Look at this. A stylish guy. A stylish guy. Look at him. Wow. So I know you hit me on Facebook Messenger for your show in Arizona a few months back. Was that really you? Yeah, that was me. And you didn't come to the show, did you? I gotta guerrilla market this stuff. All right. There's like that. There's the reason that there's a thing that's like, hey, I'm filming my special is because, you know, I can't just take an ad out in the paper anymore. I gotta figure out ways to be like, hey, I got shows. Come to them. I know you did. You know why I know you didn't, Roy? Is because 20 people did. And I got to know all 20 of those people real intimately. That was actually it ended up being a really fun show, but it was definitely we booked it. I was doing another show in the area and they booked this show like a week and a half in advance. And so like, obviously there's no way I'm going to sell enough tickets. There was no like this wasn't going to be a great show to begin with. Um, but what are you gonna do? We got to configure this. Can you guys still not hear the music? I'm really sorry about it. I'll figure that out next time. I don't know why it's not playing the audio, but we'll figure that out. You know, I'm only gonna play for like another 30 minutes or so. Invalid location. Okay. Where am I trying to go? What was the BKR? That's right. BKR? The swamp. And then how do I want to get to where I'm going from that point, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit. So BKR is right here, and then I'm gonna have to run through the swamp to get down here. That's right. Okay. Here's the thing. Some of y'all use weird usernames online, so I might know who this person is, but your username is just Scrubs and Crochet. Um, and if I find out that you're a person I know in real life, and you're like, yeah, that's me. I'm gonna call you that in real life. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Let's get there. And then let's just run south to where we want to go. But it's gonna start like I'm gonna start getting hurt, right? But not I've leveled up a lot since we're in the swamps. Hey, listen, I'm not hating. First of all, you're a hero for being a nurse. You're a hero in my book. And you deserve to make blankets and stuff. So, what's happening? Oh, that's what's going on. I got auto retaliate turned on. That's why I'm not. I was like, why am I not running? Go. Run through the swamp. Get to where I want to go. I gotta go all the way around, don't I? Well, that's a bummer. 2 days in a row. Yeah, dude. We're out here streaming. Blinking nurse. All right. I guess I'm. What's going on? Can I not get down here? Why is this not working? Run. What are you doing? You're nowhere near where I want you to be right now. Is there no way to get through here? Do I have to have the. Why can't I get through here? What's going What? What? Let me go here. At least I'm safe from these ghasts while I figure out what we're doing. Um, why can't I get there? Yeah, that drained my whole pouch, didn't it? So now I got to do the whole thing. He's located on the eastern edge of Morton. Yeah, that's where I was trying to get to. Why can't I, can I not walk through here? What's going on? Do I got to walk this bridge? And do I have to do this whole path? Because that's going to make me really annoyed. I bet I do. I bet I do. Okay. Got to do the looping loop. You got me. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see your chat in time for me to see that I got to do the whole thing. Dadgum. I haven't been over here since I did that quest a long time ago. I did what's the nature spirit quest back here? Let's see. Let's get some more of these things. I do not care that I'm getting. Oh, I know. There we go. Let's pick some more of these things so we can at least cast. Perfect. Can I cast it again? Oh, that's easy. I can just do that over and over. Great. Easy. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. We got seven of them. All right, let's go through the loop-de-loop thing. Gotta go through the whole thing. This is like walking over Ice Mountain. I don't think I've actually ever done this loop-de-loop thing. How did I get to this place last time? I must have teleported or something. So I've not been back here this way. Huh? Glad you got me on it though. And my prayer is drained. I've come to arrest you. Right now, I'm busy. Yeah, here we go. Now we're over here. But I've got my book, right? So I can teleport back to, yeah, let's just do that. But I've been here. I'm not going to get attacked by these people. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'm not been over here? No way. Okay. And I'm here to talk to, I need to fill this. Okay, and now I gotta talk to you. Great. Hello there, friend. Hi, hello there. I'm guessing you're the boatman. Well, I am a boatman. I don't know about the boatman, though. Why do you ask anyway? Well, I hear you got dealings with. Where are you trying to get, my boy? You got a Max Main? See, here's the thing. I'm Iron Manning right now. This is where I'm at, just so you know. So I just and I've made a log. You can actually pull this up. There's a I've made a log for all of my activity. Um and so you can see when I've leveled up and when I've done all these quests. And so I did spend a lot of time with the crab. Spent a lot of time at the crab. Yeah, I need to get I obviously that's why I did this before I started doing Slayer. So, and I'm also following, I said earlier, I'm following the let's pull this window in. I'm following the optimal Ironman quest guide. So that's kind of been my main priority is to follow these. So I've done all of these quests, right? So I'm just kind of doing it in this order. Um, and then I got bored, not bored. I was doing work and then the crab, if you don't know, is a thing where you can click the crab once, like you can literally set a timer. You can click the crab and then you'll fight for like 10 minutes. And so I would be editing videos, doing other work, and then I would just at 9.5 minutes it would go and then I would go attack him again. And so yeah, so that was good like AFK kind of stuff. But anyway, I hear you have dealings with Meyer Key. I do still have my old character, Subway King. Um, but here's the thing about my character. I started playing in like 2004 when I was in fourth grade. So much of the way that I've played this game before, like I wasn't playing this game. I was a fourth grader, a fifth grader. I played all through middle school, but when I played, I didn't, like we were doing pest control and castle wars, and I don't think I ever got above like level 40 something attack. Like it was just we were just dumb little kids goofing around. I didn't play the game in a way that's like, oh, I'm gonna do these quests. I'm gonna try to level up this skill so I can do this thing. And then on my main in high school on RS3, that's when I trim my armor for me. Perfect. That's when I started like leveling up skills. Like I got 99 fletching on one skill. That's the only 99 skill I had. And so just because it was the easiest one to level up. Um, but this account is one that so I got back into it when I was talking to a friend earlier this year, and they had mentioned that do I need to have the planks with me right now? Because I don't. They had mentioned RuneScape, and so I was like, oh yeah, I used to play, and so we talked about Iron Man mode, and that sounded really interesting to me. So yeah, yeah, you want to log in and get my thieving to 80 for me? Uh, all right. I hear you have dealings with the Meyer key. I was hoping to take some weapons to them. Hmm. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Come on. Come on. I know you're in cahoots with them. It's important that I get these weapons to them. Well, okay. I may have done some work for them before. It's too dangerous now, though. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Well, I guess. Well, I guess they'll just die with our weapons. This is me trying to convince them. You don't seem too concerned about their welfare. I'm glad I didn't tell you where they are. In any case, they're resourceful. They can look after themselves. What's that supposed to mean? They're resourceful folks. That's all I'm saying. They're leader of the group. Oh, they always put in names that I got to figure out how to pronounce. You know what I'm saying? Velioff? You know what? I actually nailed that. Googled it, nailed it. Veliath? Velioff? uh, the leader of the group, Veliath, looks after them well. Resourceful enough to get their own steel weapons? Resourceful enough to get their own steel weapons? I don't know. I've got an inventory full of them right here, buddy. Maybe they are. What do you care anyway? They've been up against it ever since they got started. Here's the thing: a lot of the people who play old school RuneScape on live are like maxed out people, and they're just doing player versus player worlds, and they're just like doing raids and all this stuff. That's so far away from where my account is. So like I was like, I'm just gonna stream me doing some quests. Anyway, all of them suffered more loss and heartache than you'll ever know. Now leave me be. Where did it begin? So wait, we want to play this one. If you don't tell me, their deaths are on your head. There are deaths aplenty in these forsaken place. What do I care that some foolhardy vigilantes decided to go it alone against the Drakens. Stupidity of youth is to blame. I won't carry it on my shoulders. What kind of man are you to say that you don't care? I like that RuneScape is teaching these things. Oh, it's not manly to not care. All right, RuneScape. All my values came from RuneScape. Tell you what. Uh, don't dare to judge me, young fool. What do you know of the heartache I carry? I want to help them. I did help them, but my part is done now. To do any more is to risk death. You're risking death either way. Better to risk it and help the cause than stand by and do nothing. Hey, Costco Dog's got a good head on his shoulders over here. Very well. If you would take your chance to help these strangers, who am I to stop you? So you'll help me? Will you take me to them? No! I won't take you, but you can use my boat. You'll be going through Mortmire, though, so I won't be letting you go unless you've got some defense against the ghasts. You show the boatman your druid pouch. I have this druid pouch. This turns the ghast visible, and I can kill them once I can see them. Very well, you can go, but you'll need to bring me 6 wooden planks first. What for? Oh, I should have brought the planks with me. Dag gummit. Dag gummit. The boat took some damage on my last trip and needs repairing. There's also a bridge you'll need to cross later in your journey. It's rotten and it'll likely need repairs. 3 of the planks are for the boat and 3 are for the bridge. I suggest you bring some tools and steel nails along as well. Well, shucks. I guess I can go down here. The bank's not too far. Am I able to, can I get here? Can I get here from there? I don't know. Should have brought the planks with me. Dang. Um, yeah, let's try to hit that bank, I guess. And if not, then we can go all the way back to where we were earlier. That's what most of RuneScape is walking a really long distance, getting to where you're trying to go. Can I not? All right. You just did this quest last night and it's annoying. Great. I'm not even halfway through. I literally just got here and I was like, oh, dang, I should have brought my planks. So here, let me just, I'm gonna do, is there another bank that I can get to close? The Barrows thing. Can I, yeah, I know it's a rowboat, but can I, I can, there, I'm gonna go through the whole thing. Shoot, man, I don't want to go all the way back. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. It's so much of RuneScape is getting somewhere and then being like, oh, well, I forgot that, so now I gotta go all the way back. But I'm not. I guess I will do that. All right, let's just go back, I guess. All right. Mhm. It's the same amount of walking. If I teleport to Varrock and then walk over to the fairy ring and then use the fairy ring to get over to Canifis, it's the same amount of walking. And I can't, is there a bank that's closer? Probably not. Oh, there's a fairy ring right there. Can I? Well, hold on. What's my agility? Can I do that? No. If I can do that, that will be a lifesaver. Do I need something to cross that? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Right? Okay, so the nostalgia is cut in half though, because apparently you can't hear the music. So, but I don't know. I think that might have been how it started too. I think we were looked up to see if the RuneScape music was on Spotify, and then I listened to the login music, the that it got me in where I was like, all right, I'm fully back in this now. Oh, I fell. And oh, of course, when I fall, I don't just go where I'm trying to go. Well, just cross the river. Good, nice. Okay, what is Canifis pairing? Well, that's good to know because this is BIP, and we want to go to CKS. CKS. Well, that's good to know. That's very fun. All right. Big fan of that. Let's go to the bank, get the planks, go back and do this again. All right. Planks in the direction, find the board, the boat to the hollows. Well, you know what's probably good that I came back because apparently I'm gonna have to fight this hound soon anyway. So I'm gonna need my gear to be able to fight this. But I think I'm just gonna safe spot it with magic. But what do you know? What do you know? Let's Phil. Oh, I gotta do the whole thing. That's okay. So I need the planks, which I have. And those are teak planks. Planks. We need this. I don't have room in my inventory for all this stuff. Let's put the sword back on, and then let's get out the. How do we want to fight this? I gotta fight a hellhound, apparently. Let me pull this in and see when that happens. So what are we? Let's read through what we're doing first, so I don't leave the bank without my stuff. So we're gonna need the planks. We're gonna do that. We talk to him. We're gonna fix that stuff. Do not repair the bridge in the next section before you follow the prior steps. You'll need to do so again. Okay, what are the prior steps? He would decline to talk to himself. You take you to provide the player with and show him the druid pouch. Yes. Give him the planks and you give the directions to the hideout. Finally, board the boat to travel to the hollows. Paying 10 gold to rent the boat. Hey, that's probably also important to have. Let's just go ahead and take out like 1,000. Just in case another expense pops up, huh? Um, and then where's the thing that I just had open? Here we go. Um, and then we're gonna, once they land at the hollows, go north, avoiding the gas until you see a strange tree. Climb up the damaged rope bridge. Yes. Mend the bridge. I need a hammer, I guess, as well. I'm sure, right? Normal planks, a hammer. Yes, that makes sense. Combat gear for the thing, for the Hellhound. Okay. Um, where's my mouse? There it is. Get a hammer, and then we want to do um yes, and three planks. Yes, yes, yes. Now, combat the skeleton hellhound will begin immediately after you talk. Oh, combat with the skeleton. Yeah, come on, Jaren. Yeah, I introduce you to the thing. Well, after you talk to Velioth, all right. The safe spot for killing the hound with magic attacks. I think I might have to do that. Using magic is recommended as the Hellhound has no magic defense and is weak to earth spells. If you have access to protect from melee, the fight will be much easier, but my prayer is drained. Is there an altar somewhere over here? Is there an altar anywhere I'm going back here? No, of course not. I'm going, where am I going in this? I'm going up to the hollows, right? Um, cool. All right, so I'm gonna put on that armor again. My bad for pulling it off. Where'd it go? There are you. Perfect. Let's get you on there. Dot, dot, dot. We actually don't need the teleport book right now. We can put that in the bank. Yes. And then we want to, which spell do we want to do? We probably want to pull this out and do the fire one, right? Which is uh fire strike. I mean, I don't have I only have 35 magic, so I can't do a ton of stuff. But the earth bolt, maybe I have chaos. Let's see. Do I have a? I don't have an earth staff. Plenty of earth though. Okay. You know what? He's weak to earth spells and is weak to earth spells, you know? But as far as inventory space, I've got plenty of air runes and fire runes. This is the thing, man. I'm trying to play this game kind of a low level. So I'm fire striking him. Yeah, let's just fire strike him. Let's just do that. All right, let's get the mind runes out. There we go. We're gonna go 2,000 of these and 1,000 of those. I shouldn't. There's no way it would take 1,000 hits, right? Right? So, right? But then we could hit him with the fire strike. Yeah, let's rip that. Let's do that. Okay, so a lot of back and forth what we're doing apparently. Now we're good to go run this thing. So let's go back to that. Let's go back to the fairy ring. It was BIP, right? BIP, I believe. Oh, I gotta wield the thing, my bad. Configure. BIP, Island. Yep, that's where I want to go. That's what I'd like to do. And then we want to cross the stepping stone. Hopefully, even if we fall off, we go right here. Do we go to the other side? Of course not. Why would we? I don't have any food with me, so this guy better not kill me. Okay, then let's cross the bridge, come over here, and cast the bloom so I can get some stuff. Cast it again. Come on. Oh, I need prayer points for the sickle. Are you? Oh my gosh, dog. That's what's draining my prayer. Um, Let's just do this. Gosh, dude, this game is so frustrating when you're like, okay, now I'm set up, now I'm ready to go, and you get somewhere and you go, just kidding, gotta go do something else first. Dang. All right, let's go recharge my prayer over here. Um, Pray at altar. Great. And then let's go into the swamp. Can I use this here? Can I just grab some stuff from here, or does it have to be in the Mauritania swamp? It's probably gotta be in the Mauritania swamp. There's a fairy ring over here, right? I mean, can't I just get in? I guess I can just walk into here and use the fairy ring, right? We hope. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, where is the fairy ring that I can use to do stuff in here? Can't I? Isn't there a? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna go to. Yeah. All right, let's try it again. I'm out of run, of course. Stamina potions are hard to come by as an Iron Man. Can't do it. It's really difficult. All right, let's see if we cross this thing correctly. Come on, first try, first try. Give me something today. Of course not. Of course not. Why would we? Why would we? We're gonna watch Jiren crash out on live. Okay, they're doing this on purpose. They're doing this on purpose. Just give it a second. Let's just give it a second. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna do it to me again. There's no way it's gonna do it to me again. Fourth time's a charm. Let's try it again. Come on. I'm gonna have to. I can't even do a home teleport anymore. Please, 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 please. Ha ha ha! Aha! All right. Let's you know what? How about this? Let's go back. There's a bank there. Let's go back. Let's go back. We don't gotta do all this. This is too much. Too much energy is happening from Jaren right now. Let's just hear the bank right here. You know what? I don't even need all this. I don't even need all this. I can just come here, get a little bit of food, fix myself, and then I can go back and try again. And that won't hurt. That doesn't hurt me. It's a game. It's a game. Where'd my food go? All right. Oh, you're cooked. I can eat that. Yes. Perfect. Let's deposit that. Well, I need the room in my inventory, though, is the problem. Okay. Okay. Let's try it again. Maybe since I've left the little island and gone back, now the stepping stone will work. Surely they wouldn't design a game where it never works. Okay. Come on. I've got the agility level for this. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Let's go back here. Let's bring some food with me. Let's bring a couple foods with me. That way, if I fail a several, because it hits me 5 hit points every time. I'm out of run, obviously. You know, it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Okay, let's try again. Let's just go. Let's eat that first of all. Perfect. That brought me back. Let's grab that and we'll go again. And we'll go again and we'll go again. And watch. I mean, by the time I get this, it's going to be time for me to go. My wife's getting off work early today. This is the last day of school before Christmas break. So she's going to come home early and I have a Christmas surprise for her. So I need to be off of this when she comes home. Oh, of course. Of course. As soon as I fill my inventory, we love it here. This game is fun. We're all having a great time. All of us. All of us are having a great time. Okay, fill. And we're gonna, oh, I need to take that as well. And then we're gonna do this again. And we're gonna pick that. We're gonna take that. And we're gonna fill. And then we're going to cast it again. Yes, and we're gonna take that. And we're gonna cast it again. And we're gonna pick the fungi. And we're gonna cast it one more time. Pick the fungi, and then we're gonna come over here quick, quick, quick before they take it all from me. So that way, when I get over here, I can just recharge that. There we go. All right. I think we're set up. It is a Costco hoodie. Fresh, right? Crisp. Crisp. Okay. So now we're going over here. We can run a little bit. That's great. Good sign. Okay. So while we're walking, I'm going to figure out what fighting this hellhound's going to look like. Any attack. There's a safe spot in the upper eastern corner of the room on the south side of the chair. Okay. Okay. But I still have my teleport cape on, so if things turn sideways, I can get out. I'm not anticipating that happening. Let me watch a quick YouTube video of fighting the Hellhound. Search of Marquee safe spot. Let's see if I can really quickly see where this safe spot is. And then there we go. Let's watch this person find the safe spot real quick. Um, okay, so they went between those things. Got it. Okay. Well, we'll see if that's what I have to do. I look just like Jaron Myers. That's crazy. I don't know who that is. Sounds like a Very unfunny guy, to be honest. All right, we're back. We have all the stuff. So will you take me to Myrkey? No, I won't take you, but you can use my boat. Okay, we're back where we were. We've been going through Mord Mire, though, so I'll be letting you go unless you've got some defense against the ghasts. I show him my druid pouch. Perfect. I have this druid pouch. This turns the ghast visible, and I can kill them when I see them. Very well, you can go. But you'll need to bring me 6 wooden planks first. What for? We did all this already. Here, I've got the planks. Boatman takes the planks, fixes it. You can take the boat, just jump in when you're ready. Great. Go as far north as you can, and you'll arrive at the hollows. Keep heading north on foot over the rotten bridge, and you'll eventually reach an odd-looking tree. That is where you'll find the Mire key. Okay. All right. So now we're at the part where we're doing that. Perfect. Okay. So, gonna board the swampy boat. Oh, I have to charge you 10 gold to cover the loan of the boat. Is that okay? Should have said that earlier. Yes, I'll pay the 10 gold. Whatever. Oh, okay, we're just cutscening. We don't even get to actually do it. That's fine. Okay. So now we want to walk north, avoiding the ghasts until we see the tree. Now I've got this little arrow here that tells me where I'm going, so that's cool. That's great. That's a plug-in. I could turn that off. Honestly, I don't understand how you could do any of these quests with, you know what I'm saying? With like without help. Okay, let's repair that for sure. Yes. Repair and repair. Great. And then great. And then talk to this guy. But this isn't the fight's not going to start until after I talk to this guy. Okay. Hey, what are you doing here? I've come to help the Mayorkey. I've brought weapons. Okay, I see you got some weapons. But here's the thing. Oh, I like this guy. But here's the thing. These guys out here, they don't want to be found. They paid me good money to keep them hidden. Yeah, he's got the duh and the M. So I know that this is probably not the accent that they envisioned when they created these things, but that's how I read them. Now, you seems all sincere up to me. It's choking me up right here. But hey, I's gotta do my job or the kids don't get fed. But I just want to deliver these weapons. Okay, I's got an idea. I ask you a few questions, and you answer them correct and so on. Well, that'd make me trust you. How's that sound? Sounds fine to me. Go ahead, shoot. Hey, don't tempt me. Use Dyson with death. Yeah, my friend. Okay, first question. What is the name of the boatman who helps the monarchy? See, it highlights my right answer, so that's great. Steerig Paddlehorn. Oh, my phone keeps thinking I'm talking to it when I say his name. Okay, interesting answer. That's the first question done. Okay, second question. What vampire family rules over Mauritania? The Draken. An interesting response. That's the second question answered. This guy, that's the second question answered. Not even correct. Just, okay, third and final question. Who is the leader of the Mayaki and Mormire? Velioff Hertz. Hmm, very interesting. That's the third question answered. Okay, I believes you. You can go on in, head through the doors behind the tree. Once you's in, take the first cave on the right. What's up, EJ? You were at YEC last year when I was there. That was a big event. That was a big thing. Okay, so we're how do I get into the tree though? Up up to the north. A set of doors will unlock. What? Oh, here. I got it. First speak to Velioff, and then the Hellhound fight is right after. So now now we're nervous. We don't have any food. And if this guy kills me, I am not in a good mood. Tell you that. I will tell you that. Let me go ahead and get this ready. Auto retaliate off. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna go talk to Velioff. Okay. Listen, if I die, I will cry, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not above. What am I looking for? Is there a person here? Enter in a cave entrance. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. 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 So this was the safe spot, or this, where this person. Let's see. Hold on. What's the Meyer key? Okay. Um, looks like there's a safe spot 2 months ago, which removes the safe spot seen on the wiki. Okay. You can flinch the boss by standing on the yellow square, then moving to the blue one in the corner. This is 4 years ago, though. Okay. I'm telling you right now, if this space safe spot does not work, I'm not going to have a good time here. Well, what that YouTube video I just watched though, safe spot hellhound key. The one I just watched, that was 3 years ago, and he stood here. Okay. Oh, I'm getting talked to. Hey, who are you and why are you here? It's okay. I'm a friend. I'm here to deliver some weapons to you. Weapons? You better talk to Velioff then. I'll be keeping an eye on you though. Just don't go trying anything. Look at his weird. He's like a weird hair thing on the back of his head. This is what Tim should do with his hair. Just a bald and then ponytail. Bald. I love it. I love whatever that is. I'm afraid to talk to you because once I talk to you, the fight starts. And then once the fight starts, I don't really know what I'm gonna have to figure out a safe spot and not die. All right, let's just try it. Let's go. All right. Hello there. You. I saw you come in. Harold didn't kill you though, so I'm guessing you're no enemy. Who are you? I'm Costco Dog. Don't worry, I'm a friend. I was asked to bring you some weapons. It's true that we could use some supplies. Thank you for bringing them here. I'll have a proper look over them in a moment, but there's something I must finish first. Feel free to introduce yourself to the others in the meantime. Okay. He will ask you to introduce yourself to the other 5 members. I got to talk to all of them. Okay. I'll be back later. Great. I see you've introduced yourself to Velioff. Are you planning to join the fray against the Drakens? Ask a few questions. I'll be back later. As long as I do that to everyone, then it counts. Yes, 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 yes. I'll be back later. Please don't let me die from this hellhound, man. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, not at all. Sure, we'll be able to help. I'll be back later. And this person. It's nice to meet you. A few questions. I'll be back later. Great. All right. Well, Ned, I see you've introduced yourself to everyone. Shall we discuss those weapons now, or was there something else you wanted to talk about? Let's talk about the weapons. I'm so nervous right now. See what you have for us. I give him all the weapons. Looks great. Many thanks. Cutscene. Here we go. Okay. Ah, the Hellhound. What the? Vampire? Ah, it's Von Strom. Wait, what? Well done, adventurer. You led me right to them. The little deers are going to wonder which side you're on. The dragons have been wanting you lot dealt with for a while now. We wouldn't want to disappoint them, would we? We're dead. Oh, quite right. No! Ponytail guy. Sorry, Harold. You too. Ah. And now, a little gift for the rest of you. A hellhound. Great. Okay. Let's try to get him over here. Great, great, great. Can I safe spot him? Yes. Yes, it worked. Oh, okay. Now we just gotta sit here and hope that these hits work, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got real nervous this wasn't gonna work for a second. Ooh, what influenced you to get into comedy? Um, well, I flunked out of college, and then I was working at Subway, and I wrote funny songs when I was in college for fun. And then a church asked me to come do those for a volunteer night one time. And so they said, "Hey, we'll pay you like $200 to come do those funny songs you did at college." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's more than I make at Subway." And so I just gave it a shot, and then yeah, okay, come on, almost. Great. This I'm so glad the safe spot worked. I was really nervous. So after this, after defeating the hell and talk to Velioff, finally ask him how to leave the hideout. He tells you a secret passage to Canifis. Perfect. Okay, we got him. We got him. Sonny, Harold, that murderer killed them. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I don't understand, though. He said you led him here. How? He was the one that asked me to bring the weapons to you. He looked like a human, though. I'm sorry, friend, but he clearly took advantage of you. Vampires can shapeshift to look like humans. Someone from around here might have realized. You were not to know, though. No, I'm still responsible, though. The burden of what happened here is for your conscience to bear. That said, you managed to kill that pet of his. We might all be dead if not for you. I imagine you now see why we fight for our freedom. Yeah, I think I understand. Is there anything I can do to help now? I mean, I first met Van Struff and Canifis. I could go back and see if he's still there. I suspect he will have moved on now. You're welcome to try, though. I know a shortcut that you might find useful. If you head back into the main cave and go north, you'll reach a wall. There's a hidden door in that wall that leads right to the basement of the Hair of the Dog Tavern. It is very useful. Thanks. Once you're done, I'd appreciate you coming back here to discuss a few things. You held your own against the creature. We could use someone like you. Okay, thanks. Great. So now we gotta get out of here. I thought about starting a stand-up comedy skit in a wheelchair and then in the middle standing up. Oh, I don't know if you should do that. don't know if you should do that. There's a secret thing here. Search the wall. I see. Great. Climb up the ladder. Oh, wow. Okay. So, extinction transfer is a requirement of the quest. Exiting through any method will require traveling here again to complete the quest. Okay, we'll surf the siren. Nearby trapdoor leads back to the cave, which can use the alternate route back to Morton in the future. That's good to know. Proceed back to the tavern and seek out Von Strum. Uh, Only to find that Von Strum isn't there, but only a stranger. Speak to him to complete the quest. Okay. Hello, friend. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. Who did you think I was? I thought you were that dirty murderer Vonstrom. Whoa. Sounds like you've got a score to settle. I definitely have. Oh, that was the whole thing? Okay. Great. Quest complete. Oh, crafting went up. Great. Anything else go up? I can make snakeskin. Sure. Crafting level 47. Well, here's what we do then. All right. We are going to open my log. All right. Got an activity log. I haven't updated the graphic there for a minute, but we just finished search of the Meyer key quest. So we're gonna do questing and a level up. Level achieved was 47. We're just gonna get these both in one thing. Crafting, whoops. And the Meyer key quest. Perfect. And then that we're gonna update this to be our latest. In search of the great. All right. I've been keeping a log. I've been keeping a log of everything I do in RuneScape. Isn't that's very nerdy. I don't care. So, but you can like hold on, let me pull it back up. You can go back and you can see everything I've done. Let's see the whole activity log. I keep a log of like all the level ups, everything I've done, all the way back to, let's see, I started the account April 29th, and you can just watch as I level up in different things. Like you can see like all the time that I spent at Wintertod for my fire making back in May. You can see all I did a couple quests here. This is where I started really questing heavy. Then there was a long time where I spent Motherlode. There we go, the Motherlode mines. This is a whole thing of Motherlode. Crazy. So yeah, you can go check out my activity log. I try to keep it updated. So, all right, well, I'm gonna hop off after I finish that quest. That's all I wanted to do this morning. But I like playing RuneScape, so I'm gonna be back doing this more often. So if you guys liked watching me do that, you can log in and chill. I'll get the sound fixed so that next time we can actually enjoy